Shout out to Aleti.
The one and only sexy mama sita banange. How are you? I don't know, but this is gonna kuja wano.
Why did you come?
To answer interview what you know.
They say when life gives you lemons, make some lemonades. And I feel like I'm one of those people who are geniuses in making the most delicious lemonades out of all the lemons that life throws at me. In today's podcast, I have been so blessed to host a lady who has inspired thousands of Ugandan women by openly sharing her personal stories as lessons that other young women can use to pick a leaf and use in their own lives. So ladies, welcome the one and only Aleti Crystal.
I'm the kind of person who always wants to make lemonade out of lemons. And today, God has been so graceful that I've come across a wonderful lady that you all love, Miss Aleti. Shout out to Aleti.
The one and only sexy mama sita banange. How are you? Abantu bomchalo, nari beautiful. It's very nice to see you.
It's a blessing.
It is a blessing.
Honestly, because
they don't know, but this is gonna kuja wano.
Why did you come?
Appointment here, but because of the weather.
So we had the same appointment with the same person.
And I've been cancelling hers for like 4 times.
Oh, really? So God wanted us to meet.
God really wanted us to meet. Yeah.
You know, I'm a huge fan. I don't see your video and I don't stop.
Thank you.
And so many people love you. So being here with you
means so much.
Sanyalaze.
Really?
Yeah, Aleti.
So
Aleti, you talk about different things. Things that nobody would actually find language to.
Yeah.
Most people fear to completely say about anything. But you openly talk about them. Why do you do that?
Because if I don't, then who will? I mean, I believe that if I don't tell my story, then who will? I've experienced the things I've experienced. Nyanza Aleti. Tell mulala ina agenda kubajali agambe. Let me recreate Aleti's story the way she did. I know my pain more than anyone.
Oh dear.
And also because I believe that in life it is what it is. If something has happened to you, it does not necessarily mean that it's the end of the world. You're going. It is what it is. It happened. Okay, now we've moved on past that. What next? We're growing, we are glowing inside out. But then what about the people that don't know that these things happen?
So Aleti, like I mentioned in the beginning, like making lemonade out of lemons. Don't you think you're the best?
I am. I make the best lemonade, as a matter of fact.
Honestly.
Because there is not an experience of mine that I don't turn around, flip around, and come out stronger.
I believe that it's even these challenges that have enabled us to know who Aleti is.
Correct.
Probably if you didn't go through all that you went through, you wouldn't be the Aleti that we know.
Yeah, so it's a thing of turning your pain to purpose.
Oh.
Yeah, so I think when I was coming to social media, I told myself I want to turn my pain into purpose. And you see, some of these things are really, really, really raw and painful.
Yeah.
It gets people questioning, are they real?
Yeah.
Do these things really, really happen?
Yeah.
But you realize that when I share something, you go to the comment section and a random person who knew me from that time of my life will be like, Aleti, I'm so proud of you. And that's what matters.
So Aleti, I remember I commented on one of your posts and I said, I pray you heal. And then you said, girl, I healed. I wouldn't be talking about this.
True.
So people who think that you are still going through this kind of pain, what would you want to tell them?
Are there people that think I've not gone through this?
People think that you still have the pain, not the scars.
Okay, so the thing about healing and trauma is that for a fact, every time you get a wound here, even when it's closing up, then you scratch it and it opens again. So you can go through therapy and do all these things and try to take care of yourself and forget the pain. Yes, you will forget, but every now and then it hits you that, you know what, I've actually overcome so much. Either when you get or you feel the pain afresh. However, I'm sharing my story and my pain not from a point of, I'm not sharing from an open wound. I'm sharing from a scar. A scar will always be there. A wound will always leave a mark. It will always show you that when you understand. So it's always going to be part of you.
Oh dear.
Hi sis, sorry to interrupt your podcast. I just want to inform you about my new upcoming book, which is called Let's Make Some Lemonades. This is not just a typical heartbreak book, but it's a book with practical tools and steps that can help anybody going through challenges of life who is trying to build again from scratch. I took my time writing this book and I wrote it from my heart, and I promise you that you can never read this book and remain the same. So if you want to be one of the first people who receive a copy as soon as the book is published, check the description and book your copy. Now, back to our podcast.
One last remark that you would tell somebody who is going through what you were going through. He's in a relationship that is as toxic as yours was, because honestly, it was toxic. What would you tell them?
One, life gets better.
Yeah.
It does, because I've realized that most people in such relationships don't think that there is a man that can be better than who they are currently dating, or a woman that can be better than who they are currently dating. So one, life gets better, and then two, you really deserve better.
Oh.
You do not settle for less for any reason.
Yeah.
But because some of us lack a lot of self-love, you're not very well groomed when it comes to love, you tend to think that when you settle down with this one person, the narcissistic man or woman, you think of women as that's it. There are people, they are better lovers, they are better friends, better family. Don't settle for less. And walk away while you still can.
Are you dating?
I'm dating.
Oh.
Yes.
I'm jealous.
Don't be. It's bullshit.
I'm single.
You are?
Yeah.
Same. I'm single sometimes. So right now I'm ovulating.
Aleti, you're so
No,
funny.
but I'm actually dating.
Oh, I'm so happy for you. You deserve the very best. No, Aleti, lastly, most people are in such relationships because they are broke. Do you know that? Most women are in toxic relationships because the man is supporting their lifestyle or their families. But on your part, because I'm a fan, so I know everything. You had the money. You supported the marriage, You were like the breadwinner. Why would, honestly, how would you stay that long if you had you had everything?
So I didn't have anything like you are shown, or anyone else has shown.
Okay.
I was equally struggling.
Okay.
But I just kept things going because I worked so hard to make sure we had food, we had rent, we had healthcare, we had everything that we needed.
Yeah.
So I was never a wealthy person. I've never been a wealthy person. I've never been in any position of financial freedom.
Yeah.
But because you are just a good person, deep down you'll always sacrifice.
Oh, dear.
Financially, physically, emotionally. You're just willing to sacrifice and go out of your way to take care of this person. Also, now staying for that long, I think it's because you always think, oh, they're going to get better. And now that's the problem with dating someone who is narcissistic, because every time they do something bad and you want to walk away, they now treat you like a queen and you forget that, oh, enjoy uncle. You understand? But also for me, it was not a case of dating one person. I did it for people and they had the same character.
Oh dear.
But I realized that it was my fault. That's why I keep telling you guys, or it's always been my fault, because I always attracted the same type of man.
So it was a pattern that you had.
I wouldn't call it a pattern, but I attracted the same man.
In a different body.
Always.
Oh,
there are things I looked for, because I always want to be in control. I want to be the big sister. I always want to be the mommy bear. So I attracted the lazy one.
Oh,
always.
God.
Yeah.
Regardless, Aleti, you are killing it.
Thank you.
We are so proud of you.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
This is priceless.
Thank you.
I'm so blessed to have you. So let's make some lemonade.
Sure. Out of lemons.
Yeah.
Add some sugar, babes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Hi sis, if you've watched this far, clearly you have enjoyed the podcast. If you haven't yet subscribed, please take a minute to subscribe and like this video. Also, leave a comment behind on what stood out the most for you in this conversation. If you have a story, or if you know anybody who has a story that can inspire us or help us learn a thing or two, please send me a message on teddybanksdigital@gmail.com, and I'll see you in the next video. If you enjoyed this video, you are probably gonna love this one or this one. Let me know what you think about them.
Maybe you should find time and invite me and we have a proper conversation.
That's
You'll
so
pay me
sweet.
though.
I'm not adding that to that.
Yeah.
I must cut that off.
Sorry, you don't forget to cut that off.
Yeah.
You can actually leave it in there.
Yeah.
It's funny. They'll think it's a joke. It is actually a joke.